Yes, I'm filming.
Hello, my name is Karina Allen. I am in Lead 415, and today I will be interviewing Mr. George Fite. He is the city administrator for East Springs, Texas, and he's been doing it over 30 years. Today we're going to talk about change, which a lot of OGs, that's the main thing you want to make change. It's worded different. Some do administrator, some go to HR. But he is administrator today, so we're going to talk to him. So how are you doing?
I'm great, Corinna. Great.
Okay, first question, what programs are you over at the moment?
Well, Corinna, with the city, I oversee the supervisors in the water, wastewater, parks, streets. Also oversee the director of the Legacy Event Center.
Okay.
I'm over the Economic Development Corporation and the Wildfire Trails, the Texas Festival.
Wow, you do a lot. Okay, tell me about a change or a program that you've done that showed positive results and that was so simple.
Okay, I think probably one of the most that I would be proud to use as an example would be the Hughes Springs Recreational Park Complex.
Okay.
Um, you see, everyone likes to have ownership in their own thing, but with the park complex, we use the city, we use the school, and the Dixie Youth Baseball and Softball Association to pool our money together to apply for a grant so that we could build something bigger than any of us could do on our own, which benefits everybody even more.
Okay, great. Okay. Tell me about a program that you did and it, fell kind of short and kind of tell me why. Why do you think it happened?
Well, in 1996, we built Spring Creek Park, and we wanted to put things in there for all aspects of the community. Basketball goals, racquetball, sand volleyball, an amphitheater, playground, and everything. When we started the park over there with the amphitheater, we started showing movies on a weekly basis. But now remember, 20 years ago, cable TV hadn't gone everywhere with all the wiring. There wasn't a dish and TV networks. So the movie part of that fell short. We found that our crowds dwindled because, with regard to hot Texas nights, they'd rather stay home, and watch it on TV than come out. So we kind of tweaked it where it wasn't as often. It was like quarterly or whatever, and it brought the people back in for something neat and unique instead of doing it on a regular basis like we hope to do.
Okay, okay. How do you feel about change?
Change is inevitable. We change every day. As we get older, we change. Um, Change is going to happen. It's a matter of accepting change. I think that's probably what people resist most because change means something different. Change means it's not what I'm accustomed to. So change is going to happen to us all. I mean, your mama didn't cook on a wood burning stove, you know what I mean? And you didn't have to go outside to go to the bathroom.
Right.
And just like those primitive things have changed where everybody has more convenience, things in how to do things better, things in medicine, things in technology, all those things are going to come to pass. And you have to accept it, but sometimes it's a gradual acceptance, getting people accustomed to it.
Okay. Do you, just kind of not in the interview questions, but do you find it much easier for change with the young versus the old? Like people that have been in office so long, do you find it kind of hard to get them to change?
You know, once someone understands why change is needed
Mm-hmm.
and how it can benefit them, they will buy into it. There's an old saying, it's don't be the first by which the new is tried, nor yet the last to lay the old aside, because something can change, they can accept it when they see how it has been implemented, how it can benefit them, and they will accept it and go with that change better than just somebody jumping out there wanting to change something to change it.
Okay. Okay, what ways do you develop a vision for change to a community?
Okay, First thing you have to do is take an inventory of what you've got, what you need, and then you have to bring in people. You can't do it on your own. You have to talk to people from all levels, all backgrounds, to see what they feel like would be a good thing for the community. What would be a good thing to bring people into the community. Get their ideas, get their suggestions, hear their concerns as well as their supportive comments, and then work with that. Anytime you bring people in from the community and explain to them what's going on, they buy into it a whole lot easier because they feel like they have a voice in it.
Right, okay. What kind of person does it take to do the job?
Well, a cranky old person, but, I started this job when I was 29 years old.
Wow.
Wow.
And at 29, I knew that I didn't know everything. And I knew that I had to find out from older, wiser people and to use them. My philosophy has always been to talk to people and to care about people and to care about the community at large, not just a set of individuals or a special interest group, but look at the whole picture and do what's best for everybody.
Okay, okay. Have you ever questioned a project that you've done? Like,
Karina, a wise person will always question a new project, something that's changed, because you have no guarantees. But even though you question, you gotta do your homework. Your homework means you're gonna have to talk to people to get their suggestions. You're gonna have to talk to people to get their ideas. You're gonna have to go to communities and places who may have implemented some of this to find out, if you had to do over, what would you do differently, or what were your successes? You have to learn from other people. Anything that you question, that's going to alleviate a lot of that stress and concern by doing your homework. But the bottom line is, anything that you implement that's new requires a lot of hard work. It doesn't happen on its own. You gotta get in there and dig to make it successful.
all right, have you ever, what forces interfere with the destruction, the implication of a change program?
One big word. You know what that is? No. Money. Yeah, because you see, anytime you're bringing about a program or something new, it's gonna cost money. So people will be resistant if they think they're going to have to pay more money.
Right,
So
that's true.
you've gotta find ways of alleviating that stress, find funding sources, things to alleviate the fact that they won't have to pay all the money to get a project or something new done.
Okay. One last question, really. Do you have any, upcoming projects?
I do. We've got some new sewer line work that's going in. We've got a new downtown sidewalk street lighting project that's going in, and we've applied for a grant through the Department of Agriculture that's going to be for like an educational center, where we're going to be able, if funded, bring in colleges and universities to do upper level or higher level educational training,
Wow.
job training, even certification programs, for people to help with employment opportunities.
So that goes as far as like CDLs, childcare, like somebody wanna be a childcare worker,
Exactly.
CPR, first aid.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, that'd be
From
great.
culinary arts to, pharmacy tech to any of those things where we can provide training programs here, even expand the GED program for those who don't have GEDs to
Okay.
better equip someone to get employment.
Okay. Well, I think that is all the questions I have.
Well, thanks.
Thank you so much.
And thank you, videographer.
Thank you.
Do you think that'll work for you?
Would that be great?